Welcome back. This is Moonlight Tree, and as you see, the demo we're doing today is Tiny Bookshop. So without further ado, let me toss myself in a corner. Based on where they put the thing, this feels like a better corner. And let's go into Tiny Bookshop. So this game looks cute. Today is the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. And I love the lighthouse they have. Tiny Bookshop. Oh, there was a thing there and I didn't get to read it. Click, click, click. Items in the bookshop. Money in your pocket. Travel. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Like what? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price, and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilde. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Let's see, you should know that us bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So, why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Perfect, I had lost my copy of The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Sadly, you don't have the right book on offer of classic. Of the three. Even though you may not have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check sale chance over here. Sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It'll decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell the last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Okay, can't seem to add books to the shop yet. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you've already talked to Tilde. Did she know everything about you already? She does that. Told me about the review before I'd even started my job here. Oh, I'm talking about the Book Stornbury review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions? I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Alright, so for the record, what made you come to Booksbury? Searching for where I belong. Oh, well, I kind of feel the same way. Hope it works out for you. Alright, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have to look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Oh, I like that. And they're being reasonable with the, Huh. Ooh. That's not as reasonable with, that type of ramp. But that's still actually really nice. Yeah, that's really, really nice to see. Alright. Closing up. Books in Stonebury Review. Filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Reports of goings on in town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. Keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here's the money in your pocket. Books you own in the shop. And in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. The classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stock. Let's give it a try. English may be valuable. Alright, let's do English. That's a lot. Folding. I don't have enough for the folding. Cactus, because it's free. I would like... Daily expenses. Okay. Drama chance sale. Danger. Okay. Paint. Book sign. Folding table. Guest book. Okay. I would... Please and thank you. There was more to do. Alright. Each day, pick a location based on your daily expenses, as well as parking for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. Let's pick Waterfront Square. I don't want to yet. I want to go back here. Ah! These are the books in storage. Select a genre by clicking it. Start stocking your shelves. Click, place the genre on the shelf, and click and drag to place multiple books. Now the book is in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding the book they want within that genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. You can remove with click. Okay. would like. Let's get some drama in here. There. I would have liked to do more with the classifieds, but I guess. Ooey. Okay. Here we go. Maybe valuable? Would be nice. That is very nice. Maybe valuable. You can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage, where you can access them the next day. Yes, it would be very nice. There we go. That should be plenty. And here we go. So now that we've gotten run through the tutorial a little bit, what do you guys think? Mm-hmm. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. Visit this lively spot in the town center. Go to cafe and speak to Tilde. Meet Tilde. She asked you to meet you at the cafe in town. It appears she will not accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch by now. Introduce yourself to Walter. Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. Got a journal. Open it to check progress. Just journal. You can track the genres which you have sold the most. Useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you've sold here. Check here for hints and events as you discover more. And looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your movements in Bookshop. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around the town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp. Ahoy, matey. Ah. Ah. This page you can see all kinds of different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. Okay, how do I get out? Okay. Hi. Oh, hey there, kiddo. How's it going? Hello, well, looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. Globe, lobster buoy. Oh. Square buoy. I don't have enough for the globe, but I can get a square buoy. Let's be careful about animal effects, because that is all. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. I guess I'll have to be careful, or I might be outsold by your... Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Sell 20 books, okay? Oh, I'm looking forward to a little competition. Good luck. Hey, what are you doing there? Oh, so I'd assume you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot you're new. You seem to fit in so easily. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Far Beach, this spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Afternoon at the seaside. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. I don't have a lot of travel. Need to go back up. And we close. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying it first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them before the season ends. So I can't afford anything. You can look around the map by holding mark and dragging. Mark. Nah, leave that to the middle. Drama, travel. Don't have enough for that, so next round, but before we do that, let's clear our shelves. Always wanted good stock for kids. Then Alright, so that covers our shop. Right? What sells here? Travel, classic, and facts. Let's go back here then. So, travel, classics, facts. Then to make sure we have a smattering of the others. So, okay. What I should do is travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Classics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Facts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then add in a couple extra of that. Have 5 each of most things and just a little bit more of the ones we want. Let's go. Coastal wildlife. Most of the board is taking up the local bay. Recognize the moon jellyfish with the 4 purple circles. Do you remember seeing one stranded at Far Beach before? Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey, such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You can also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably to nest in. Lastly, there's a group of small gray acorn barnacles, pictured to shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. Feels like you gained a whole new appreciation for coastal creatures today. Now, before we forget, you're still here, still doing stuff. Let's start the day. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the visitors, or special states. You can sometimes read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. Show off your catch. Alright, and sunny. It's just nice out today. Puppers. Rough, stray dog. Good dog. Woof. This little stray seems a bit hungry. Throw a dog a treat. That stray you meet seems really hungry. Why don't you throw it a bone or something? Would you like to pet the dog? Yes? Huh. I have petted the dog. Sometimes people ask for help if they can't find what they are looking for. Like the bubble, try to help them. They won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Wow, that's a new personal best. Do you have anything educational for kids? It's for school. Do you have anything like Newtonian physics for babies? Kids. Okay. Sometimes things can be optional while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests are harder to fill than others. You can check the difficulty stars to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now, let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. Do I think this book is a good match? No. It's literally the first one I clicked. Gregor the Overlander. Scarecrow of Oz. Heidi. A Wrinkle in Time. Newtonian Physics for Babies? Anything like Newtonian Physics for Babies. Literally, Newtonian Physics for Babies. I don't. Oh. I will try again. Sorry. But they don't want Newtonian Physics for Babies. They have. Wording is wording. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, sorry, Fern. Let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Hmm? Like some help? Okay, yes, what do you want? I have my route. Life advice. I can't deal with a dull book. Life advice? Across different genres, this doesn't impact how the customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Hmm. Maybe this one? Nope, I'm just not gonna do great with the information they're giving, am I? I'm gonna go until I successfully looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. Do you have anything like botany in a day? do I have botany in a day? Okay, nope. Mathematics. Okay. Yeah, let's try simple. Just botany in a day. Nope. 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 Sorry. At least they weren't mad. I need more bookshelves. Thank you for playing our demo. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Bookensbury. Alright, so let us also end. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching this video and joining me on this attack of the demo adventure. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Please make sure to take care of yourselves. Drink your water, eat your food, take your meds. Try to eat more than once a day if you can. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.